We're now going to look at the measure tools in AutoCAD and how they can also make you work smarter and faster. I've got a drawing set up for you. It's O2 Measure Tools Complete. And if you want to follow along to the video, make sure that you use o2measuretools.dwg. Now we've got our polyline here that we've created in the previous videos. We've got our circles, we've got our rectangle. We're going to be using the Home tab on the ribbon, and the measure tools are here on the Utilities panel, right there. So you've got distance, radius, angle, area, and volume. We won't be using volume because we're not working in a 3D environment. We're only working in a 2D environment. So let's have a look at distance first. I click on distance, come into the drawing area, and using my object snaps, I can snap there, and then go across to there, and it will tell me that distance. So there's the distance showing on the screen. And what I've also got is a little shortcut menu, which means I can go to the next measure tool, which is radius. Going to measure the radius of this circle here. I click on it, and there's the radius and the diameter for me, all up on the screen in front of me. If I want to measure an angle, I can select an arc, a circle, or a line. If I select that line there, and then select a second line there, there's my angle there, 131 degrees. Now, area is the cool one. If I click on area now, it's asking me to specify the first corner point. Now, if I hadn't converted this outline to a polyline, I would have had to have gone around all of the outlines, snapping to each point. I don't need to do that. What I can do is I can actually just right-click, add area, right-click, object, and I can select my polyline. As soon as I click on that, can you see on the command line down at the bottom? It's telling me the total area, and it's highlighted that area in green for me. Now I'm still in the area command. If I right click again and then right click again, I go back into the shortcut menu. I want to subtract an area this time, and then I right click again and I go object, and I select the circle, the two smaller circles, and then the rectangle, and then I right click again, and it gives me the area of that particular circle or rectangle that I selected last. You can tell it's the rectangle because it's got a perimeter. Okay, not a circumference. Obviously a circle has a circumference. If I press enter one more time though, that's my total area of the outline, the polyline, minus the three circles and the rectangle. The nice thing is, if I go down to exit now and close out the area command and then press F2 on the keyboard, there's all of my commands. Subtract, subtract, subtract. Total area at the bottom there. Very cool. I can actually copy and paste all of that if I want to into a different document. Doesn't have to just be in AutoCAD. But the good thing is, because I converted that to a polyline, it's made my life a lot easier when I'm using the measure tools in AutoCAD to work that little bit smarter, that little bit faster, to calculate the area of my gasket plate minus the holes.